If you're running Google Ads for your HVAC business and you're getting clicks but not getting phone calls, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you a few ways how you can improve the quality of your clicks so you start getting more phone calls from Google Ads without increasing your budget. So let's get started. So guys, we're in our Google Ads dashboard, and if you're an HVAC company and your Google Ads is getting clicks but not bringing phone calls, in this video we're going to go through some of the ways you can do to start getting phone calls. So this is one of our example accounts, and this is the last 7 days data, as you can see. And this business is similar to HVAC businesses, and their main goal is to generate as many phone calls or form submissions from Google Ads like HVAC businesses. So in the last 7 days, their click-through rate is around 7-8%. Cost per conversion is $105 because their average CPC is very high, as you can see from here. And we've got around 23 conversions, and these can include form submissions as well as phone call related conversion. So if somebody visiting the mobile version of the website, let's say, they're going to click on call button, and we can record that as a conversion. Or they can call to the call extension, for example, without visiting the website, and they can make phone calls directly from the ads, and we're going to record them as conversion. So how we can make sure that we can receive these kind of numbers and what steps you can take to improve the results. So let's see some of the ways what you can do, and you can potentially get more phone calls. So the first thing you need to do is you need to review the core campaign setting. Firstly, for example, you need to make sure that you're running only search ads. So let's see one of our example accounts, and we're going to scroll down and click on the settings icon. So let's say we're not targeting search network and display network because they can attract lower quality clicks, and the quality of those clicks might be bad. So you need to make sure that. Also, let's say you're going to go to the location section and make sure that you're only targeting the location people are actually located in rather than people have shown interest. So if you're going to click on that, you can see that option. And as I told, just make sure that you're only running search campaigns, not performance max, not display or other type of smart campaigns. Only run search campaigns with HVAC businesses. And once you've done that, you can go to the keyword section and make sure that those keywords are either phrase match or exact match. So here, as you can see, the keyword match types are either exact match and phrase matches. And make sure that you are not targeting broad match keywords, or sometimes in some industries even phrase matches can act like a broad match, or phrase matches can attract lots of low quality traffic. Just make sure that phrase matches are not bringing this kind of low quality traffic. Quickly go through them and identify the issues if they are bringing some low quality traffic, and you can make sure that you're going to go through these kind of settings before making any other changes. And also, I would suggest you to go through the recommendation section and turn off auto apply. If you have auto apply, turn it on, because otherwise, without you noticing, Google Ads may make low quality automated changes that can reduce your campaign quality and attract low quality traffic to your business, and they can waste your budget as well. A quick reminder, if you want to know how I got 2x more phone calls using 2 key strategies in Google Ads, click the link in the description below and I'll send you the video of how I did that for free. And let's say once you've checked all of those main settings, you can go to your search terms report. So for that, we're going to go to insights and reports, and we're going to go to search terms, and we can go through the search terms. For example, this is only one campaign. I'm going to exit out of that, and we're going to see data for all campaigns. So if you're going to scroll to the right, you can see your data. Here, you can analyze your search terms report and identify the quality of your keyword. So some of the keywords might be bringing conversions, some of them might not be bringing conversions. And here you can read the keywords and identify whether they are relevant to your type of services. Or are some of these keywords listed here using your competitor names? You can go through these keywords and analyze those keywords. So here we are analyzing the last 7 days data, and you can analyze the last 30 days data. You can get more data. You can analyze the last 90 days data. You can get even more data. And the more data you get, the better it is for analyzing, and your data can be more higher quality. So that's how we can analyze the quality of the data. So let's see the last 90 days data. So these are the last 90 days data. And the next thing is you should analyze the keyword quality and intent. So from here, you should find the keywords with higher quality and lower quality. For example, with some search terms, people might be searching for keywords with no buyer intent. For example, they might be looking for trainings, they might be looking for jobs, they might be looking for certifications, and they have no intention at all to use your service. So you need to identify those kind of keywords, and at the same time, you need to identify if there are any higher quality keywords, for example, HVAC services near me, or people urgently looking for HVAC related services. You need to identify the quality of your keywords and the intent of those keywords. Do they have buyer intent or they don't have buyer intent? You need to identify those kind of keywords. If you don't have those kind of keywords with buyer intent, then that could be the main reason why you're getting clicks, but those clicks are not converting. Why we're focusing on so much in analyzing the keywords first, because after analyzing and after making your research, then you can take action. Then you can add certain keywords and pause certain keywords which are underperforming. Based on your research, you can do that. Once we've done our research, the next step is going to be pausing lower performing keywords. So if you sort by the number of clicks they're getting, we can go through the keywords and you can identify the low quality keywords. So from here, you can find the keywords which are using irrelevant service names or which are using other competitor names. So I found some keywords which are irrelevant or using the service names which might not be relevant to our company. So these are getting some clicks and we can add them as a negative keyword so that in the future we won't get clicks from those kind of keywords. So you can add those keywords as a campaign level, as an ad group level, also as negative keyword list. And I'm going to quickly add them in our negative keyword list so that we can apply these negative keywords for other campaigns as well. So once we've chosen the account level negative keyword, we're going to scroll down and click on save. So that's how you can identify low quality keywords from your search terms report. And another way would be finding keywords which are bringing those search terms. So certain search terms might be including low quality keywords and from which keywords they're coming from. You can identify those keywords and pause those keywords. Or if certain high quality search terms are coming from certain keywords, you can give more budget to those kind of keywords by increasing their cost per click limits. So if you're using manual CPC, for example, you can increase their cost per click limits for certain keywords which are bringing higher quality keywords from here, and you can analyze the number of conversions they're bringing and their cost per conversions, for example. You can give more focus on those kind of keywords. And the next thing is relevant to the previous example, you should add negative keywords aggressively. So you can analyze your search terms report, that's one way, and identify the negative keywords and add them regularly. So you can analyze the last 7 days data or for the last even 1 day data. You can see the number of keywords which are getting impressions and you can find certain irrelevant terms and add them as negative keywords. You can do that regularly once you've launched your campaigns and once you've started receiving some data. But before launching your campaigns, you can also go to the keyword planner and add negative keywords from there. So let me quickly show you that. So we're in the keyword planner section. You're going to go to tools, planning, keyword planner, and discover new keywords. So the keyword is HVAC services, and we have 1,141 keyword ideas available. And from here, we can find keyword ideas. And at the same time, you can find irrelevant keywords from here as well. People also looking for other irrelevant service types, other company names which have higher search volume, and they can also trigger your ads and show your ads, and you can also get clicks with the help of those kind of irrelevant keywords. So for example, we can go through them and find some competitor names. For example, this could be one of the examples, Michael and Sons HVAC or Mitsubishi Heating and Cooling. And for example, this could be one of the brand terms or irrelevant terms you don't want to show your ad for. So capital heating and cooling, for example. And you can find many more examples from here by analyzing this list of keywords and add those keywords before receiving clicks from those kind of keywords. So that could be a really good way of saving your budget before getting clicks from those kind of keywords. So as I told, we have 1,141 keyword ideas available, and the best way would be going through these keyword ideas one by one. And another way would be opening another tab and opening Google Maps and searching for nearby competitors. And with that way, you can find your competitor names who are located in your location and add them as negative keywords. And you can add their root terms as well. So for example, we have seen Michael heating and cooling, right? So you can add the word Michael. Or here, for example, A-star heating and air. You can add the word A-star as a negative keyword so that you won't get clicks in different combination of those keywords. So that you won't get clicks even if they have different variation of the same type of keyword. And another way would be adding more high intent keywords. Instead of adding negative keywords this time, you can add more high intent negative keywords. So the high intent keyword example would be AC repair near me. And those keywords are most of the time near me types of keywords. They can have the word near me or heating and cooling near me, for example, HVAC near me. If you add these types of keywords rather than adding, for example, HVAC or short tail keywords or fewer number of keywords with fewer words, they can have low buyer intent and you can have mixed intent with those kind of keywords. Yes, of course, you can find some people who are looking for your services, but at the same time, you can find people who are looking for just information and they may never use your service because they're just looking for information. So in order to increase the chance of getting higher quality phone calls from higher number of clicks, you can choose higher quality keywords such as heating and cooling near me, HVAC companies near me, HVAC services near me, and you can think like your customer, what they would be searching on Google when they needed this service. And the next thing on our list is making sure your landing page is customized to receive phone calls. So I'm going to show you one example. So this is one of our example landing page. This is a very basic version, but you can get an idea. It has a very clean, big headline and it has a description and it has one call to action and nothing else. So whoever visits the website, even the mobile version or the desktop version, it doesn't matter. They have one clear call to action and they just need to call to the business. And once they scroll the website, they can have other things such as form submissions. But the main idea is to keep your landing page clean and organized so that it can have one call to action. They can have hundreds of other designing ideas. And for my own clients, I also try to build the landing pages with even more features such as trust factors or reviews or other things that can help convince the users who are visiting the website. But at least this is a very basic version that can describe my idea. So try to have one landing page with a clear headline and a little bit of description and one call to action. And that can help a lot. And with our clients, we try to build different landing pages for even different service types to increase the relevancy. But at least if you have one landing page and clean landing page, that can help a lot to increase the conversion rate and the number of phone calls you are getting from Google Ads. And the next thing in our list, you should fix your ad group structure. So your ad groups should be organized depending on the service type or the types of locations you're targeting. So let's say we have created one ad group for HVAC services, and that ad group can include these keywords. So they can include HVAC companies near me, HVAC services near me, HVAC repair near me, HVAC near me. And these keywords are relevant to the main ad group name. And you can create another ad group. So that ad group can be slightly different. So for example, if you're in New York, you can say HVAC services in New York or HVAC in New York. And that could be another ad group. And the intent is slightly different. First one is somebody is looking for just HVAC services, and the second one is somebody is looking for HVAC services in New York. So you can create different ad groups depending on the keyword intent. And that can help a lot to increase the relevancy. And let's say if they have chosen that specific keyword and they can see your ad, for example, they have chosen HVAC services in New York and they're seeing the same things in your ad, HVAC services in New York, and they're visiting the landing page and they're seeing exactly the same words, HVAC services in New York. With that way, there is a very high chance and higher probability that they're going to call to your business or submit a form because they found higher relevancy. So that's how you can structure your ad groups. Even if it takes more work, it can help improve the relevancy, and overall, it can help you get more phone calls with higher conversion rate. So these are some of the ways that you can use to get phone calls for your HVAC businesses. And if you guys want to know how I doubled the number of phone calls using 2 effective strategies with Google Ads, you can click the link in the description of the video and I'll send a video of how I did that right away. Or if you guys want me to generate phone calls to your HVAC business with Google Ads, you can also contact me by clicking the link in the description below and we can see if we can work together. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching this video and see you guys in my other videos.